Okay, I plan on drawing the Cheshire Cat today. At least, I really love drawing like Alice in Wonderland things. The reason I really love drawing is drawing things that don't make sense or never will make sense. That just, I have the freedom to make an impossible, never able to make in real life thing. And Cheshire Cat is the pure, he is the cat with a grin. He is the impossible cat. And just, Alice in Wonderland in itself as a scene is so cool to draw. Whenever I want to draw Alice in Wonderland things, it's just, here, this doesn't make sense, but it's Alice in Wonderland. You have to somewhat agree that it makes some sense. It just makes it seem like it makes more sense than it actually does, just by proclaiming it is Alice in Wonderland theme. It makes a little more sense. Even though it still doesn't make sense, it makes more sense. So, I am drawing the Cheshire Cat of this picture, and I'm going to see if I'm going to do more, but the main focus is to make sure I get the outline of the Cheshire Cat. And you may be able to see his surroundings, but it is kind of invisible. Where is he? Of course, Wonderland. And I've told you, Cheshire Cat. So, you know that this is the Cheshire Cat. And you know that he's like wearing a hat? What do you mean he's wearing a hat? The Cheshire Cat doesn't wear a hat, but the Mad Hatter does, and the Mad Hatter's hat is so cool. I almost can't not draw the Mad Hatter. His hat. Not specifically the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter is, I like the Johnny Depp version versus the newer version in that. Well, personally, before even that, I had a bunch of issues with Alice in Wonderland. I just like the idea of it not making sense, but it's like the Red Queen is after you, and it's just always felt somewhat wrong. Whereas when they redid the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that just felt like you shouldn't have changed that one. I do like these little things you added to it, but I don't like it specifically. There's something quite wrong with it. I like that it gave more of a background story to Willy Wonka, but it still felt off, way off. It had a whole different meaning to it, a meaning that I didn't quite like. The songs were personally not of my liking, so if I cared more about the songs, maybe it would be easier for me to switch over, but there was something wrong within my head. Not just because when I did Alice in Wonderland, I liked the newer version better than the older version, but for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I don't really like it. the new version. The old version I still love. But the new version, not really. So, I am drawing the Cheshire Cat. As I told you before, but I need to remind myself, what am I doing? Even though I have this preset thing and I know exactly what I'm drawing, and it really looks like it's getting better to me as I'm actually doing this line art thing. It just makes it feel like it's actually coming to life, where when I was sketching it, it wasn't quite full life yet. It doesn't have the same effect until it is actually made. So you might be able to see what the background is, but you might be surprised what's in the background of this picture, and the foreground and everything else. You will see things that you didn't see before because I made them seeable. And that just makes it even cooler to me. You probably don't know what's in the picture, and then I reveal it to you. And it just, I think I really like this. I want to draw Alice in Wonderland theme things all the time, but no, I can't do that. That'd be a little scary. Yeah, to keep on doing Alice in Wonderland a lot. But if someone suggests that I do a specific, like, Alice in Wonderland thing, I'm going to do that specific thing, but then I'm going to probably add something like the Cheshire Cat or something. Like if you ask me to draw Alice or the Mad Hatter, and if you do the Mad Hatter, you have to be a little more specific, like which movie or anything. You have to be a little more specific. Okay, I have outlined the Cheshire Cat. In the next episode, I will take care of another part of this, which you will find. Well, goodbye.